Why, hello, everyone. I saw some amazing things today on YouTube, thanks to an Australian guy named Dagogo. Brilliant man, producer of reviews like news topics, stories, does a great job. And Dagogo did an episode. He's kind of using this term frequently, saying the AI wars have begun. The AI, have we had that foundational moment where things have changed? And he says yes. And the reason he says yes, and I'm excited and interested after watching his video and understanding what happened, is that for forever it's been Google for everything, right? Why is Raquel Welch coming up? Oh, okay. You can see I've started to type some things in here because after seeing what Bing and Microsoft are now doing, I think it's Satish Nadella I saw some interviews with. He's truly excited about what the future holds because they did a presentation just a few days ago, I believe, where they launched what Chat GPT, which if you haven't heard about the whole Chat GPT thing, the Chat GPT is, conversationally communicating with us and giving right answers on complicated stuff. It's passing bar exams. It's like we're basically at that point where, we've harnessed enough information from the internet and turned our thought process into a series of actions in a neural network to have created conversational thing with a personality that's undetermined at this point, but evolving. So OpenAI was in part financed by Microsoft, and Microsoft has the connection to their services now. So what's so amazing what you can do, even though it's not going to be able to answer our question tonight, which is what this podcast is going to be about, which is the sports betting AI wars, which I'm going to start tonight because it's a great idea. So here's what's going to happen. It just through the course of things, even without me doing anything, but I'll just bring it up and I'll make it happen faster. So what OpenAI is doing within Bing, even if it isn't doing it yet, because I don't know how to enable it or even if it's live yet for the public. But you're going to do things like what we do with the algorithms, for example, like take a look at hockey. Like I want to ask it, what's the number one pick of the day for hockey? Like try that now. If we try that. Okay, what is the best NHL pick for tonight? Just, a very conversational way of putting it. And it's going to give you links, and it's not going to tell me unless I ask it with my voice. But you get videos. It won't give you the conversational answer, right? Which here's a Microsoft product that is developing that answer. And that answer is supposed to still be the Rangers, even though they have a guy who has not made a start in the NHL tonight. He's playing his first time, it looks like. Artuts Silovs. I use stats from a different goalie to do that. So very difficult question that you want to ask these AI, and you want an answer. I wanted a specific answer, be like, who's going to win the Ranger game tonight? Who will win Rangers versus Canucks tonight? And it's gonna shy away from the question. New York Rangers 3-way. Ooh, I didn't think about making that bet. Wait a minute. Bing is giving us an answer. New York Rangers 3-way minus with the Red Hot Rangers begin the Western Canadian Rangers are winners of 500. Who wrote this? Dimers. Is that where this is from? Wow. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what, I was not expecting it to go this direction in this video because it wasn't doing this in any other of the ways that I asked it. So we're going to keep score today. We're going to have my algorithm versus Bing and ChatGPT and OpenAI versus Google, because we're also going to try to ask Google, because Google is really needing to compete on the space now of not just search, but conversational response, like personal assistant response out of your search engine here. Well, I am going to say wow, and that is a huge victory for Bing. They're taking a stand, and they gave me a bet I didn't even think of, which is, yeah, that the Rangers win without overtime. That pays a lot better than minus 200. Wow. I am so impressed with Microsoft and Bing right now. It's smarter than my algorithm, because I did not tell you to play that. I said take the Rangers to win outright. Now, now that makes me want to go further, but first, let's give Google a shot. Okay, let's try that. I'm going to do it on my phone, which might give a different response. We'll see. Who will win the Rangers Canucks game tonight?
Today, the Rangers will be playing the Canucks in Vancouver at 10 p.m.
You're not gonna make a call, Google? You're not gonna take a stand? Will the Rangers win their hockey game tonight, Google?
Today, the Rangers will play the Canucks at Rogers Arena at 10 p.m.
Okay, Google not taking a stand, not giving me what we just saw here, which is wow. I mean, they want to answer the question, what's the best hockey pick tonight? I understand that. That's super complicated. You'd have to go over everything. But here's what Bing and OpenAI and stuff is supposed to do now. So every time I open this up and I want to get it current, I have to sometimes go to RotoWire and grab an injury report and paste it in the injuries. I have to go and grab the goalie stat thing from all the goalie starters so we can figure out what status they are and paste that here and refresh. Well, according to what I saw and heard from Dagogo about what's going on, is there's going to be like extra windows over here. And that's the OpenAI part that's going to be doing way more than you thought. Like I could say, give me, right? Give me, I can talk to it, but I don't want to do it with the microphone the way the recording is set up. Give me the current injury report for college basketball. See what happens there. See if it gets men's and women's right. Covers. Well, what you'll be able to do with that now is, instead of just getting the search result, supposedly the AI part is going to grab the table that is this. That's like this right here. It's going to be this table CSV. It's going to grab it and it's going to bring it automatically in for you, probably wherever you want to put it once you get it used to doing that. And so I think what is happening, and what is essentially already functional, yet I don't know if we have access, is you'll be able to talk to Chat GPT, AiBIng, and AiBIng. Talk to AiBIng. You'll talk to AiBIng, and AiBIng will prepare your work for you, automatically fetching stuff, and it's smarter than you, because it knows, like, it's built for doing that, which is it's built for getting stuff right and listening to us plebeians speak about computers and data the way we want it and try to figure out what we're talking about. That's what it's supposed to do. So I am amazed to see that, because that will change the way the algorithms work for sure, and it will aid their process, and we'll get them, even though they're going to be wrong. Even though that the Google and Microsoft will get games wrong when they try to predict them, it makes sense that they would compete to try to predict them the best and to harness current information so that you could ask Bing and get an answer that's even more current than the algorithm using the same logic to it, which I find totally fascinating, because it makes us not have to do the hard labor of updating all the stats every day. We could just be like, hey, Bing, hey, AiBIng, can you compile the NBA algorithm for today, please, updating all the stats? And it'll bring all the tables in and supposedly do it right in your file, I would imagine. Amazing. And Google is obviously behind because they don't have an OpenAI Chat GPT type framework, which is a massive undertaking and a huge neural network, I'm sure. That the AI wars certainly are now beginning. Now you can see it, because we can't even get an answer, right? Let's try that one more time in a different word. Let's say, what will be the final score of New York Rangers versus Vancouver tonight? See if you can do that. We can. No, and it won't give you. Okay, what's to say? Let's try a different team. also, and maybe even a different sport. Yeah, the other one was the Charlotte Hornets. Right. Let's see if Bing will take a stand on that one. Will the Charlotte Hornets win tonight? No. Best bet on Hornets NBA game tonight. I think tonight's important. DraftKings doesn't take a stand. I don't know how did we get that bet with the Rangers? Well, the point is this service is going to get better to work with idiots even like me, and we'll eventually be able to ask it this, and it's going to go through a thought process. I think something like this. So I would like to start the sports betting AI wars and offer my services to Microsoft, as this is a Microsoft product. You could also do it in Google Sheets, though. Oh, you totally could. Totally could. Using the script for Google Sheets, that JavaScript derivative. Interesting. Yeah, there's a lot that can be done. So it just got me wanting to do a video because I saw the goalie update and who's going for Detroit. Who is going. I think I am going to bet on Detroit. I mean, will the Red Wings win tonight? Tell me. Yeah, finish my words. No. I don't know how to get answers yet, but we will eventually. And I just was fascinated to see what will be possible because I expect the algorithms to be a completely different update process when that is functional. And so I'm going to try to get on the developer list or whatever to use the service as I saw in the they had a presentation about all this and you walk through the screen about what it's doing. To get access to that so that we can start compiling these things automatically. And once we do that, then we're going to be able to, I mean, the sky's the limit because it'll be so easy to update stuff. Excuse me, clearing that throat tonight. It'll be so nice to have this stuff updated currently just by our words, just speaking to it, which is clearly the direction it's going based on what I saw. So I'll link to Dagogo's video. He's a phenomenal producer of excellent content and appropriate narration. Very thought-provoking guy, does great work. So check him out, and I guess root for the Rangers. I have these other algorithms open, but I mean, I want to have Bing, AI, Bing, chat, GPT, whatever, do it for me. So that way we can really have a product that we like all the time in real time, thanks to automation and AI. All right. Good luck, everyone. May all your picks be winning and your ventures into AI be fruitful and beneficial. We won't be collateral damage in the AI wars. We will be benefactors.